Oh man. Well, if What's going on, everybody? My name is Alex, and this is a little thing that we call Jabber. We're on to episode 2. I'm still wearing my Hut Fet shirt. 84, baby. We're moving on to the ACOLYTE episode 2. I just got done watching the first episode, which I said it in my last reaction to episode 1, which you can. Now, you know what? I'm not going to put it in the description below. It'll probably be in the sidebar over here, or you just go to my channel and look at it. But as I said, a little recap. I didn't hate the first episode. It wasn't a super strong first episode. The acting I felt was a little weak. Some of the dialogue was a little meh. But I didn't hate it like I really thought I was going to. I didn't hate the first episode. That being said, I could easily hate this episode. So far, the production value is great. All the ships look cool. It all looks really, really good. It fucking better be. The show cost $170 million to make. So it better look fucking good. I like that it at least has a movie feel to it. Visually, the writing and the acting and some of the dialogue feels a little made for TV. I saw some people trying to compare it to like CW shows. I don't know if it's that bad, but it's definitely, you can tell like this is definitely the most TV show that these Disney Plus shows have felt. Outside of the Book of Boba Fett, I feel like the Book of Boba Fett felt way more made for TV than this does. And even some of the Mandalorian felt made for TV. This actually feels like it was meant to be in the theater, which is saying something. Okay, I really thought that I was gonna fucking hate this, which I very well could after watching this. So who knows? Before we dive really deep into all that stuff, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, hit that notification bell if you want to stay up to date with my inconsistent ass, because you never know when I'm going to post videos. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers by the 4th of July. I'm going to keep saying it until it happens. Get me there. Be American patriots. Unless, you hate this country, which I'm sure a lot of the people that work on this show hate this country, but hey, whatever. That's besides the point. So yeah, we're gonna dive right into episode 2 here. Like I said, I've been hearing rumors that episode 3 is gonna be the nail in the coffin for us Star Wars fans. You know who I mean, the OG fans, the ones who are sick of Disney Star Wars ruining everything. And they very well could ruin everything. Who knows? I'm really banking on it. I'm expecting them to ruin everything that I know and love about Star Wars with this show. I'm trying to stay optimistic about it, but I've gone into this pretty negatively, so maybe it'll help my output of it. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't hate the last episode. I'm hoping that I don't hate this one. If I can at least get through this show not hating it, even if there's some creative choices and shit that they do that I don't agree with or like, but it still is not like that cringy and awful like some of the Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan. After rewatching Ahsoka, a lot of Ahsoka, so if I can just get through this with saying, it wasn't great, but it wasn't Book of Boba Fett. If I can go through that saying that, then we're at least on to something. I don't know. I don't want to give Disney too much credit for anything. I'm tired of Disney, and I don't need anybody calling me a shill. How could I be? I don't get paid for any of this nonsense. So, I'm gonna quit fucking wasting your time and we're gonna watch this bad boy. Bad boy bullshit. Anyway. All right. I'm being very melancholy and calm today. I think it's because I popped off on Venom the other day, but I don't know. I'm just chilling. I had some tea. Maybe it's the tea that's calming me down. But all right. Episode 2 of the Acolyte. What's this thing called? Revenge/Justice. Revenge and Justice. Revenge Justice. I don't know how they want to pronounce these. Actually, before we get started, I need to drink some water. H2O. All right. We're going to start this thing in 3, 2, 1. And again, I am enjoying the music quite a bit. Olega, not Omega. Kid was dressed like Aladdin.
We have unfinished business. Attack me with all your strength.
Is this to prove herself? Like, what do you think that's gonna do? Impatient.
I thought that only our 2 droids did the out-of-ship work.
Well, any astromech can do the job, but I'm better company than a droid. And, way more flexible. I'm sorry, Pip. Pip is also very flexible.
The comedy's not working at all.
Thank you. It wouldn't bode well for either of us if you told him about this.
Of course.
She's just not intimidating, dude. And is that dude an acolyte too? Like, he clearly works for whatever Sith that she's working for.
What is that?
Oh, I got this in CorpSec. It was a crazy night with some of my crew. And you hate it.
Wow, such a crazy night.
I wanted to save you both.
What happened that night wasn't your fault, Soul. I've told you that.
I feel like for an investigation story, they're believing her way too easily.
Forgive me. We thought we were doing the right thing.
What? I am so confused.
Step away from the body.
I know what this looks like, but I can explain.
Do not move.
I mean, all you had to do was just yell for someone.
My sights were on her the entire time. I followed her when she broke off. This master was dead when we arrived.
Thank you, Yord.
I mean, your eyes weren't on her that hard. He took forever to come down there, so...
If he's May's accomplice, we can send her in, she can talk to him, we can record and monitor the conversation. That way, we have a lead on May, plus we also get a confession from him. Seems like the most logical way.
Ah, yes, because you're a woman.
Indara, Torben, Kalnaka, and you. She wants to kill you.
Have faith in May. and have faith in me.
God, what a cheesy line. So I really dig his fight choreography, but hers is just I don't know. Neat trick.
He's gone. Come on. Come on.
Is that fat dude the guy, the fat kid from Game of Thrones? Looks just like him. Sounds like him, at least. I always wanted to see a Wookiee Jedi. Right when it gets interesting. They always do this shit. All right. There it is. Episode 2 is done. Again, I don't hate it yet. That one wasn't as, I don't know. I feel like they're about the same, episode 1 and 2. My only complaint is I'm so sick of the 30-minute episodes. Like, just do a full hour. Like, it's really not that hard. Tell your story, right? But at least I'm like, at least I'm intrigued. Like, I can't say that I hate it yet. It's so strange. I don't know. I'm at least, not excited, but, interested to see the Wookiee Jedi. I don't know how the rest of the show's gonna play out still, obviously, but I like the premise. I have to admit it, which I've been admitting it since, they released the trailer. Like, I like the idea of somebody killing Jedi. I'm just sick of people are changing their minds really quickly, and they need to be more set kind of in their determination, I guess. I don't know. It sort of feels like May doesn't want to be an acolyte or want to be evil. She's just pissed off, and which I don't know. I feel like it would work a lot better if she was like ruthlessly evil. But that's just me. I don't know. I can't hate it. I'd give it a 7 out of 10 again. The production value is really good. Everything looks really, really good. That one had more bad acting and bad writing than the last one, at least with the dialogue. Like, the jokes aren't landing at all. Whoever's writing the wannabe comedy, it's not working at all. And a fat Jedi, I mean, whatever. It doesn't really matter, but I swear that's the kid from Game of Thrones, Popeye or whatever. It sounds just like him. That motherfucker got bigger, dude. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. I'm kind of just letting it play out. Like, these reactions aren't gonna be that fucking solid, but I don't hate it yet. I was fully expecting to hate both of these episodes, and I was expecting a lot of kind of shit thrown in my face and shoved down my throat, if you know what I mean. And I'm glad that it's not. So, like I said, if it can stay sort of like this, maybe get a little bit better with the story, I'll be okay with it. But the second that I gotta wait for the next week. I gotta see what this third episode's about, because they keep saying this is the nail in the coffin. So if it truly is the nail in the coffin, it might just, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But so far, I don't hate it. It's okay. It's not I'm not overwhelmed by it. I'm intrigued. I'm at least interested to see where it goes. Like I said, I've been looking forward to the show for a while, until I figured out everything else about it, and Leslie Headland, her fucking comments, and how they're already attacking fans for criticisms because, you know, that's just the Disney way, Disney Lucasfilm way. They just, instead of admitting that they make mistakes, they just attack us fans for criticizing their lack of knowledge of the lore of Star Wars. All right, look, we grew up. I have grown up with a certain lore when it comes to Star Wars, and it's hard to change that on a dime. All right, it's not like Marvel or anything like that, where they've had like several different comic lines that change the canon over and over and over throughout the decades. This has been a consistent canon for 40 years, almost 50 years now. Mainly with, I mean, 40 years with like the expanded universe and all that stuff, which is now Legends. Like all that stuff is set in stone. Like that has been the canon. And I don't mind people changing canon, but at least make it, pull things from old canon, make it make sense for what the story is that you're trying to tell. You know what I mean? Like I don't mind it if they change certain things, but make it make sense, I guess, and make it cool. Like that's the problem. It's like Star Wars hasn't been cool. The coolest thing that they did was Andor. So that's all I want. I just want a cool Star Wars story. That's really all I'm looking for. It's just a good, fun, cool Star Wars thing. All right. And I'm not really getting that from this so far. Like I said, I'm okay with what's going on. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm not jumping for joy. I'm not doing what I did with my Mandalorian Season 2 reaction. I'm not standing up cheering. I'm not giddy, but I'm tentatively optimistic is how I'm trying to look at it. Tentatively interested, tentatively, just tentative. I'm TBD. I don't know. I don't know where this thing's gonna go, but so far it's not, I don't hate it. The pacing is actually pretty good. The fights are fine. The best thing, it's just visually, it's really, it's nice to look at. It's nice when they have real sets, real people, and, you know, yeah, 4 out of 5 characters are women who might be a little bit too arrogant for their own good, but, you know, we'll see where it goes from here. And I don't know. I'm on the fence still, but I am at least looking forward to seeing how this Wookiee Jedi plays out, because I've always wanted to see that. That seems kind of cool. But anyway, what'd you guys think of this second episode of The Acolyte? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, hit that subscribe button, like this video so I can hit 1,000 subscribers by July 4th. I'd really like for that to happen. If I can get more, by all means, get me to 5,000. But I'm just setting an easy goal of 1,000, which, you know, whatever. I keep talking about this, but we'll see. Anyway, that was episode 2 of The Acolyte. My name is Alex. This is Jabber, and yeah, we'll see what comes in the next week or so. I don't know. I got to go to New York on Thursday for work, so this will probably be my last video until next week, unless something drops that I want to do a reaction for tomorrow or something. But we'll see. Like I said, I don't hate it yet. I have a feeling that I probably will, but I'm going to keep that mindset, so maybe it'll help me be a little more like forgiving. I can't really say forgiving, but at least not like angry. I guess at this point I'm kind of just expecting Lucasfilm to fall flat on their face, because they always start pretty strong and then gradually go downhill. But we'll see what happens. Until next time, sayonara.